Yeah, tonight is about conclusion. It is about polar, polar 4D tomographic, 4D, four dimension, 4D dimension, 4D polar projection for tomography, shape of consciousness via electron and cephalogram. It's basically this is gonna go down the mutual signal interface that is a no lookout system or no signal system. So you get no signal, no lookout in it. So what this means, so mutual informatic, kilo of Oscar. Uh, mutual holographic lookout system for sovereignty. So this is basically, this is gonna let me better now. It's basically if you enter a room, your waveform, the way your consciousness is structured, allow you to log into your system, your own system, like an auxiliary log in, where you are about to, you don't use your system computer, you know you can, when in crisis, you need to log in, or you need to log in because you just use it casually. That's a noise level. So noise, you're making you screaming to them, there's not a silent scream, but can level your voice or something like that. But it's basically you got the Miko which has the polar beauty sequence. But this is Miko of people are dying. Or, maybe not they're dying, saying. But just so how does it work practically? So doesn't matter what you are, the system looks at a shape of consciousness if you have electroencephalogram. So basically, it measures your kind of brief consciousness and see whether you're dying. So you get a bubble quality theory, and bubble quality is my version of a particular Hashimoto model, which I say I have. But I have a my consciousness. I cannot make mistakes. And I can also correct mistakes. I can correct mistakes. But I can make mistakes. Yes, but this was just one of the seven hexagonal module. Or so what do you call it? The hexagonal model. You get a five hexagonal, five hexagonal model, and then hexagonal model, which is seven, hexagonal model, which is eight. So I'm making mistakes right now, but there you go. So basically, the weapons you have, the kind of ship conditions that you have, can determine your double quality. The question is about if you be conscious of your consciousness, you will see that you are a physical form. That physical form is a projection of your consciousness into the physical form of the physical form. Yeah. So like I'm black. Black me being dark in complexion. It's not a coincidence. It's something of consciousness in my head. And the image is kind of form of consciousness that I have, give me the black hole. And this makes it like skin or flesh. So it's basically a protocol for like when you're dying, when you're like you got login, you could be a food or a shell, again. So it's a system that start with sustaining you. But in a system of this is about sustainability because you're gonna be able to work on yourself and not anybody else. Basically, you can work on yourself. The system was like um, good memory all the time, but especially it shows the polar between so basically this is the pole speed for the polar. So when you get the polar between, you get this system coming to place. So you get the big system is like a in out so you get basically you get the linear between. You take an array And the way a little bite, you a qubit, you spin them, and you have a space everywhere pathway shape or form. As you can see, can go so. Too much entropy can show the system, but you can always log because you could recreate the system. And this is not a loaded. It's not a loaded one system. It's a polar booting sequence. That's what I'm saying. It was a actual polar equivalence, So a qubit has a spin, and the spin is either in the direction of up, down, left, right. There you go. The goal is to resolve from a negative to all the rays or all the common middle. And the common middle is to determine the space for the system to always have when you're running when you're actually executing code or artificial system. Because you get this basically a post boot layer. So after the system is boot, this is the next step. So basically, it's going to give you food, but it's just such a few away from health. Because you can send you so whatever look at basically if you want to leverage your eyes, you can use computer, it will know the quality of your eyes, and that will be your login. Well, it's basically conscious model. Because it looks like kind of a system of reading some kind of bipolar diagrams, where, or some kind of anti, measure way from, it uses us to market with technology, sending radio into your skin, to your consciousness, you don't know this, this electrolysis part. This electrolysis, it has to be so safe for you to get to know what you're doing. So, so you can be safe. So it's not a hard thing to do, but it's critical like so how does the electoral assessment work? So normally the other ones work by recording data to raw dump of consciousness. The raw dump is it's like a hex dump or octa dump or a binary dump. It's not making sense. So my one has a relay system. So it has an inverse relay system. So that means it wants to know who you are. So it sends in waves. So it doesn't record data. It replaces your consciousness how your consciousness works. It replaces your consciousness where it was given. It sends a ping to your brain. Because it look like electric impulse into your brain, and you should be somewhere your consciousness will replace that impulse. So this is what you actually replay through the system. And that will determine how the shape of consciousness is, and that will determine how what kind of gender, what kind of person you are, and what that means for you to be using this kind of nucleus. This is the system. It's basically no lockup system for your consciousness. You can be dead. When you set it up, you should basically use your eyes and log in. Well, use your eyes, set up your eyes for your whole generation of family and fucking help. Because the go is generational, so your whole family. Because one person already knows the system, another person can use the system because they have the system. It's easier to use. So that's the whole goal of this. It's not your eyes per se. It's not your eyes. It's not right now. It's not your taste bud. It's not your wristlet. It's not right now. There's no scan. It's not even your fingerprint. It's just the fact that you have a shared quality, and it's from OS. The electoral encephalogram is the most important thing I want to print. So so you get a noise lockout. So you get a noise lockout. The noise can lock you out of the system. You get a no noise lockout. You get a no noise. You get a no signal lockout. You get literally get signals. You are the signal. So you have to log into the system. No matter how you grow too. So if you keep growing up and up and up, especially the me up to the phrase of them still growing, never necessarily your kind of quality. So it makes your eyesight seamlessly easy to make sure your kind of quality, kind of fitting form into the cell system. Make sure that your retina and things like your fingerprint, things like ID are preserved, and it can resolve like a painfully. Say it's not a hatred thing, it's basically a relay system. Basically, relays your inputs. So you resend something, so we try to find out what time this place this thing will be relayed. Send back to us, when we send it to this, what to say, what do we get back, you can get a release thinking that back into your brain, sending with certain shit. And then you're thinking about it, that means your consciousness is there. So that's a measure. So if your brain can play by something, the replay we send it to your brain, and that means you're wasting information. Your frequency going, you're shipping your consciousness, you can see where your consciousness is. We know that consciousness is there. The real process, you're gonna work on how the system preserves you. There's a real process of wholesale framework of businesses, but and the choice for the truth. electro server. Let's say the goal of this is to have a secure system where there's no no delays, no nothing. You just get food, water, and shelter. You eat like a king, you eat well, and you're well to work if you want to work. There's no work options. New working options. So the goal to go is consensus. Consensus. So, it matters your quality, your physical self, and mental self. So about tripolar. So what they not tripolar. So for the tripolar consciousness, why tripolar? If you're bipolar, you can be you have two relatives. You can call me Chaos Namdi, or Order Namdi, but that's two different people in one body. So you can call me one of chaotic, call me chaos, one of try to follow it. We can go, we can talk to each other, but, this is balance, depending on the balance of the system. And then you can have someone that die. You can call me, just bipolar already. Don't try to follow, by the way. I can, basically shut down and kill me and lock me out and, unlock me out and lock, so basically, there's a little state of consciousness. This is a trial. So I'm trying to entangle three states. So yes, no, maybe. So I can be alive or dead, and I can be maybe alive or dead. But the goal of this is to resolve the sensitive on system via consensus. So because this is basically a protection of your reality that happen that you can take to resolve an issue by computing ahead of time. So it's going we can do ahead of time ahead of time computation, ahead of time memory allocation and time memory allocation, space and time um, in parallel. That means at the same time. If you're born in time, that means you're perfect. You have a parallelism and no concurrency. Inconcurrency. Well, if you're born in space, then you hold the memory. You have a memory. You're born in space, but your space can give you time. Anything born in space, having the orange routine in space can give you time. So you can measure space time in space, and vice versa. So if you're born in time is a dimension, and space is a dimension. You have to think about what is going to be at one time in space, or what space and time, off time, use in and off time, off on internet, what kind of extreme construction is there for you to use via sequencing. Now, sequencing is basically O n space, so O or half n time, or O n time, so half n space, log n space, log n space, or space time. You can have half the time to double the space and double half the space to double the time. This is called step two for the path ratio for the system takes, which is the worst case scenario. So you also optimize for the worst case scenario, which is called an EHG processing system. And that's the goal, to get people to use systems authentically and to use a pen like a stylus. So you get a stylus bar pad on your local laptop, and that's the goal. You have a stylus pad. The stylus pad is actually there for you to have a stylus. The stylus will be on your computer. You cannot you discharge it. You can't discharge it because it's like a real stylus. It's very connected to your chain, so it's just meant to like be a kind of magnetic system. So you can so you can just standard doing drawings, you can do the laptops, so you can start enhance using the features of the laptop that are there without buying other products. So it's an image stylus, which the stylus is basically a tray. But I'm thinking about you can take it out, take the stylus straight out. But the goal is to have stylus removed and put back in. But you don't want to you want to make a system. So really component driven disassembly of a system. That's really important, guys. And that's the beautiful of microOS. So this is a microOS. Information keep kilo of Oscar dash which is the operating system of organizations. Well, we were talking about the pre after the system because we want to try to create an account. So after you create an account, you can use the REPL or the terminal user interface. But they are bound by inverse relay systems, so you can have your simple questions. It's basically trying to guess via holographically the kind of consciousness you have, and the consciousness you have will be the isolate, so it's stable. So it's really meant to you work in the system, and you people work in the system, not us with the system. So not against us. We communities work against us, not with us. Here in Singapore, also, thank you guys.